It'd probably help if you could hear me now, wouldn't it? Hi, how you doing? Good morning, or if it's evening or afternoon, where you happen to be at this moment in time in space and relativity thingies. I hope you're having a good one. It's relatively okay here this morning. I got breakfast in me. I got coffee. A little chilly, but it's supposed to get warmer today. Typical weather for Arkansas, i.e. my neck of the woods for this time of year. So I'm really not complaining too much, but I probably should. Or is it probably will complain, but I probably shouldn't? Again, all relative, my friends. So how y'all doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you're returning. My name's Brian. I am a poet, and on this channel we do poetry. But on this program, we do poetry with a twist. All right, classic poetry with a twist. You see in the description, that's the name of the show. Well, what's classic poetry? Classic poetry is anything old and good and in the public domain. Do you hear? I can prove it to you. Everything on this program, channel's done under fair use in public domain. It's good. Right? What's the twist? That's the fun part that we get to experience together on this little journey of ours for about an hour a day, 5 days a week or so, which ain't much, but it's a lot, if you know what I mean. So I take said poem and I plug it into a AI music generator. Yeah, I know, nasty AI, but it's good for something. And this is pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. Besides, I was never a musician. I'm a drummer. Big difference. And this makes me realize what if. You know what I mean? So what if we get along with the program, little doggies? Let's get along. Here with the agenda and see what we got here. Oh, wow. I need to get on the ball and say hi to some peoples. How y'all doing? How's it going, Hals? And then, of course, there's the ever-wise Sophia. How's it going? And our own Cricket Cinema, or a.k.a. Chicken Cinnamon. How's it going, Irish Mart? Lovely seeing you here. And, of course, how's it going, Rufus? How's it going, my friend? So, now that we got all that there, let's see what's on the show today now, shall we? All right. That's right. There, that one. Oh, were you not feeling good, Cricket? That sucks. Sending good vibes. Tea, coffee. Good. Let's get it going with it. So, as you see here, the first one on the show today is Robert Graves. His poem, 1915. Then we got Louise Bogan, The Dream. Then we got Yvor Winters, Time in the Garden. And then another Wallace Stevens, since Sunday morning 1 yesterday was so cool. Doing Sunday morning number 2. See, second one. And instead of Louise, we got, coming back to this guy, MacNiece, and his poem, it's Nostalgia. Yeah, Nostalgia. And then rounding out the show is Teresa by Richard Wilbur. So what do y'all think, my friends? What do y'all think? Stop sharing that there. Are you looking forward to it as much as I am? I hope so, because we're about to start here. Let me pull this up here. Good last night. I think I ate too much cheap pepperoni. That can do it. That happened to me. Actually, on my birthday. Well, birthday night. I woke up not feeling good. All right, sort this by that, and we got going on here. 1915, Robert Graves. Let's go.
I've watched the seasons passing slow, so slow, in the fields between love I say and Bethune. Primroses and the first warm day of spring, red poppy floods of June, August and yellowing autumn so. Two winter nights, knee-deep in mud or snow, and you've been everything. Dear, you've been everything that I most lack in these soul-deadening trenches. Pictures, books, quiet of an English wood, beautiful comrade looks. Narrow bouldered mountain track, the broad full bosomed ocean, green and black, and peace and all that's good. Dear, you've been everything that I most lack in these soul-deadening trenches. Pictures, books, music, the quiet of an English wood, beautiful comrade looks. The narrow bouldered mountain track, the broad full bosomed ocean, green and black, and peace and all that's good. Dear, you've been everything that I most lack in these soul-deadening trenches. Pictures, books, music, the quiet of an English wood, beautiful comrade looks. Beautiful comrade looks.
That one cut us off. Yeah, that one, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Too bad it didn't finish it out. Sorry you're not feeling good, Cricket. Hey, Pizza, how's it going? Again, yeah, I already said that. Where's my brain? Up my butt as usual. Yep. Isn't that an irony? Oh. So how y'all doing? Oh yeah, I forgot to remind y'all this. In case y'all like that, like and subscribe. I do have to report. I'm up to 424, a new all-time high on subscribers. Yay me, and yay for all the people who have. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Why do you think I'm fat? Why do you think I got pizza? Why do you think I got a big ass table muscle? Good morning, Lupita. How's it going? I hope you enjoy what we're doing here. We're just having a little music, a little chat, a little fun. And fun's the opposite word, because what's life if you don't have a little fun every once in a while? So I appreciate you dropping by and checking us out. So I'm about to play another song for you. It was made out of a poem by a guy named Robert Graves, and this is the second version of his poem called 1915.
I've watched the seasons passing slow, so slow, in the fields between La Bassée and Bethune. Primroses and the first warm day of spring, red poppy floods of June, August and yellowing autumn so, to winter nights knee deep in mud or snow. And you've been everything. Dear, you've been everything that I most lack in these soul-deadening trenches, pictures, books, music, the quiet of an English wood, beautiful comrade looks, the narrow bouldered mountain track, the broad full-bosomed ocean, green and black, and peace, and all that's good. Dear, you've been everything that I most lack in these soul-deadening trenches, pictures, books, music, the quiet of an English wood, beautiful comrade looks, the narrow bouldered mountain track, the broad full-bosomed ocean, green and black, and peace, and all that's good.
Now, both of those were interesting, but I think I know what it's trying to do. It's trying to do something more country-oriented, so I might revisit that one. What do you think? Because remember, tomorrow is Week in Review and Revisit. Week in Review and Revisit. I love it. So, yeah. Well, my friends, we've got... So what do you think of the first one for today, Robert Graves? Oh, sure, Rufus. All right, let's go with Louise Bogan, The Dream.
Oh God, in the dream, the terrible horse began to paw at the air and make for me with his blows. Fear kept for 35 years, poured through his mane, and retribution equally old or nearly breathed through his nose. Coward complete, I lay and wept on the ground when some strong creature appeared and leapt for the rain. Another woman, as I lay half in a swoon, leapt in the air and clutched at the leather and chain. Give him, she said, something of yours as a charm. Throw him, she said, some poor thing you alone claim. No, no, oh, I cried, he hates me, he's out for harm, and whether I yield or not, it is all the same. But like a lion in a legend, when I flung the glove, pulled from my sweating, my cold right hand, the terrible beast that no one may understand came to my side and put down his head in love. Give him, she said, something of yours as a charm. Throw him, she said, some poor thing you alone claim. No, no, I cried, he hates me, he is out for harm, and whether I yield or not, it is all the same. But like a lion in a legend, when I flung the glove, pulled from my sweating, my cold right hand, the terrible beast that no one may understand came to my side and put down his head in love. Yeah. Give him, she said, something of yours as a charm. Throw him, she said, some poor thing you alone claim. No, no, I cried, he hates me, he is out for harm, and whether I yield or not, it is all the same. Give him, she said.
All right, let's get back here. That was cool. It should have been longer. Yeah. All right, so let's get back here in the chat. Here. I'm assuming you're referring to the first selection, okay? Because we haven't played number 2 of this one yet. So y'all like number 2 on that second one or on the first one? Okay. I hope I'm tracking. Well, let's go ahead and see what number 2 of that one has in store for us. Wow, both of these are 4 minutes long. Sheesh.
Oh God, in the dream the terrible horse began to paw at the air and make for me with his blows. Fear kept for 35 years poured through his mane, and retribution equally old or nearly breathed through his nose. Coward complete, I lay and wept on the ground, when some strong creature appeared and leapt for the rain. Another woman, as I lay half in a swound, leapt in the air and clutched at the leather and chain. Give him, she said, something of yours as a charm. Throw him, she said, some poor thing you alone claim. No, no, I cried, he hates me, he's out for harm. And whether I yield or not, it is all the same. Like a lion in a legend, when I flung the glove, pulled from my sweating, my cold right hand, the terrible beast that no one may understand came to my side, down his head in love. Give him, she said, something of yours as a charm. Oh, throw him, she said, some poor thing you alone claim. No, no, I cried, he hates me, he is out for harm. Whether I yield or not, it is all the same. But like a lion in a legend, when I flung the glove, pulled from my sweating, my cold right hand, the terrible beast that no one may understand came to my side and put down his head in love. Oh.
All right, let's see what y'all think. Yeah, one was better. The problem is one got cut off. Yeah. All right. So what do y'all think? I know I asked that a lot. So I really want to know. Maybe revisit. Maybe this is the day of revisiting. I don't know. What do you think of revisiting that one at? Since it's about horses, maybe. Since it's about horses, maybe a, I don't know, country? Don't know. All right, let's get on with the third one. Time and the Garden, Yvor Winters.
is darkened with activity. The future gathers in vine, bush, and tree, persimmon, walnut, loquat, fig, and grape. Degrees and kinds of color, taste, and shape. These will advance in their due series space. The season like a tranquil dwelling place, and yet excitement swells me vein by vein. I long to crowd the little garden, gain its sweetness in my hand, and crush it small, and taste it in a moment, time and all. These trees whose slow growth measures off my years, I would expand to greatness no one hears, and I am still retarded in duress. And this is like that other restlessness net, to seize the greatness not yet fairly earned, one which the tougher poets have discerned. Gascoigne, Ben Jonson, Greville, Raleigh, Donne, poets who wrote great poems one by one, and spaced by many years, each line an act, through which few labor, which no man retract. This passion is the scholar's heritage, the imposition of a busy age, the passion to condense from book to book unbroken wisdom in a single look. Though we know well that when this fixed the head, the mind's immortal, but the man is dead. No, we know well that when this fixed the head, the mind's immortal, but the man is dead.
So, wasn't it you, Cricket, the other day that said Suno was doing the 4-minute cutoffs? Well, it's doing it to me too. Practically every freaking one we've done today so far. Yes, it was approaching suckiness, but it grew on me. Like apparently it did Irish Mart. But yeah, these 4-minute freaking crap where it cuts you off. Other than that, what do you think? Oh yeah, here. Beef broth or broth. This is what my ex did. She was a lot of things, but she knew her way around the kitchen. She would take bones and organ meat and like all kinds of vegetables and shit and cook it all down into really good stock. And I don't eat organ meat. I don't like the texture, but at least you can get that stuff for free. Most of the time, the bones and stuff, you get it for free at butchers. So, really cheap. All right, so far, what do you think of the show? let's see what time in the garden. Let's see if this one, how long this one is. All right, so this one comes to an end. It's a 3 minutes and 16 seconds long. Maybe it's fast.
The spring has darkened with activity. The future gathers in vine, bush, and tree. Persimmon, walnut, loquat, fig, and grape. Degrees and kinds of color, taste, and shape. These will advance in their due series space. The season like a tranquil dwelling place. And yet excitement swells me vein by vein. I long to crowd the little garden, gain its sweetness in my hand and crush it small, and taste it in a moment. Time these trees whose slow growth measures off my, I would expand to grace. No one here, and I am still retarded in duress. And this is like that other restlessness, to seize the greatness not yet fairly earned, one which the tougher poets have discerned. Ben Jonson, Greville, Raleigh, Donne, poets who wrote great poems one by one, and spaced by many years each line an act, through which few labor, which no men retract. This passion is the scholar's heritage, the imposition of a busy age, the passion to condense from book to book unbroken wisdom in a single look. Though we know well that when this fix the head, the mind's immortal, but the man is dead.
I agree. Meh. That one's getting the Black Sabbath treatment. Just trust me. That one's definitely getting the Black Sabbath treatment. So, yeah. Not quite marzipan. But not Turkish delight. Definitely not Turkish delight. All right, so my friends, what do you think so far? I'm actually surprised you stuck around this long. It's just one of those shows. And on this show, we do everything under fair use and public domain. And it's pretty cool, you know. Like I said, it's more snoozers than stinkers today. You know, I'm really wanting something to get the blood pumping. It's a Thursday. Frack, it's just trash day. Nothing special. Oh well. But like I say, it's just a true virtual box of chocolates. We don't know what we're going to get. So we might as well just trudge on, because we still got 3 more to go. 6 more tracks. Oh yeah, and I did some counting there. Almost 5. Okay, 5 of the 12 tracks I'm playing today are 4 minutes long. We've only got one more 4-minute one to go, so we played most of. Yeah, I don't get it, Cricket. I don't freaking get it. All right, this is Sunday morning version 2. This one is not 4 minutes long. Neither is the second one, so that's good. Hopefully it'll come to some satisfying end.
Why should she give her bounty to the dead? What is divinity if it can come only in silent shadows and in dreams? Shall she not find in comforts of the sun, in pungent fruit and bright green wings, or else in any balm or beauty of the earth? Things to be cherished, like the thought of heaven. Divinity must live within herself. Passions of rain, or moods in falling snow, grievings in loneliness or unsubdued, elations when the forest blooms gusty, emotions on wet roads on autumn nights, all pleasures and all pains, remembering the bough of summer and the winter branch. These are the measures destined for her soul. These are the measures destined for her soul.
Well, yeah. I'd give it like 2.5 stars out of 4. But yeah, I like that one. That one definitely didn't suck. It was definitely haunting. I like it. That one stands out on today's program for definitely sure. Oh boy. Let's do Wallace Stevens, man. I'm telling you, when I first studied the guy, and this is the book right here, the class I took with this book was where I first studied this guy. I did not like him at all. Now I fucking love the guy. Let's see what number 2 has in store for us.
Why should she give her bounty to the dead? What is divinity if it can come only in silent shadows and in dreams? Shall she not find in comforts of the sun, in pungent fruit and bright green wings, or else things to be cherished like the thought of heaven. Divinity must live within herself. Passions of rain or moods in falling snow, grievings in loneliness or unsubdued, elations when the forest blooms gusty, emotions on wet roads on autumn nights, all pleasures and all pains, remembering the bough of summer and the winter branch. These are the measures destined for her soul. Passions of rain or moods in falling snow, grievings in loneliness or unsubdued, elations when the forest blooms gusty, emotions on wet roads on autumn nights, all pleasures and all pains, remembering the bough of summer and the winter branch. These are the measures destined for her soul.
Yes, one was better than two. Two started growing on me, but Timo cover of one. Oh boy. Well, definitely one. That one definitely stood out so far today. I love it. I love it. I'm glad y'all love it too. Because obviously, if you didn't love it like I do, you wouldn't be here. Oh. All right. This is Louise MacNiece. Nostalgia.
In cock-wattle sunset or gray, dawn when the dagger points again of longing for what was never home. We needs must turn away from the voices that cry, come, that undersea ding-donging. Dingle-dongle bells and bluebells, snapdragon solstice, lunar love, the wasp circling the honey, or the lamp soft on the snow. These are the times at which the will is vulnerable, the trigger finger slow, the spirit lonely. These are the times at which aloneness is too ripe, when homesick for the hollow heart of the Milky Way. The soundless clapper calls, and we would follow, but earth and will are stronger and nearer, and we These are the times in which aloneness is too right. When homesick for the hollow heart of the Milky Way, the soundless clapper calls and we would follow. But earth and will are stronger and nearer, and we stay. These are the times in which aloneness is too light. When homesick for the hollow heart of the Milky Way, the soundless clapper calls and we would follow. But earth and will are stronger and nearer, and we stay.
Yeah, I was thinking Broadway. Actually, because this is the fourth in a series of 5 poems. We've already done the first 3. Maybe I'll revisit this one. Yes, definitely Hands Across America vibe, but it's a war poem. It's about the. I'm thinking it's about the lull in war. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And while we're figuring it out, we might as well listen to number 2 version of this. Nostalgia. Louise, MacNiece.
In cock-wattle sunset or gray, dawn when the dagger points again of longing for what was never home. We needs must turn away from the voices that cry, come, that undersea ding-donging. Dingle-dongle bells and bluebells, snapdragon solstice lunar love, the wasp circling the honey, or the lamp soft on the snow. These are the times at which the will is vulnerable, the trigger finger slow, the spirit lonely. These are the times at which aloneness is to ride, when homesick for the hollow heart of the Milky Way, the soundless clapper calls and we would follow, but earth and will are stronger and nearer, and we stay. Dingle-dangle bells and bluebells, snapdragon solstice lunar love, the wasp circling the honey, or the lamp soft on the snow. These are the times at which the will is vulnerable, the trigger for the hollow heart, the Milky Way. The soundless clapper calls and we would follow, but earth and will are stronger and nearer, and we stay.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm probably going to revisit this one too. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sort of in agreement. Got any suggestions? I don't know, maybe grunge it up. Oh. Yeah, here, let me. I'll just put a little note in there. We'll figure it out. I also should have warned you that one was 4 minutes. Sorry. All right, we are at the final poem for today. The penultimate track by Richard Wilbur, called Teresa.
After the sun's eclipse, the brighter angel and the spear which drew a bridal outcry from her open lips. She could not prove it true, nor think at first of any means to test by what she had been wedded or possessed. Not all cries were the same. There was an island in mythology called by the very vowels of her name, where vagrants of the sea, changed by a wand, were made to squeal and cry as heavy captives in a witch's sty.
The proof came soon and plain. Visions were true which quickened her to run. God's barefoot errands in the rocks of Spain, beneath its beating sun, and lock the O of ecstasy within. The tempered consonant of discipline.
Not all cries were the same. There was an island in mythology called by the very vowels of her name, where vagrants of the sea, changed by a wand, were made to squeal and cry as heavy captives in a witch's sty. A witch's sty.
The proof came soon and plain. Visions were true which quickened her to run. God's barefoot errands in the rocks of Spain, beneath its beating sun, and lock the O of ecstasy within. the tempered consonant of discipline.
Yeah, that kind of sums up most of the show today. Man, you can't be on every day, and we've had some awesome freaking tracks this past week. Might as well just do this one.
After the sun's eclipse, the brighter angel and the spear which drew a bridal outcry from her open lips. She could not prove it true, nor think at first of any means to test by what she had been wedded or possessed. Not all cries were the same. There was an island in mythology called by the very vowels of her name, where vagrants of the sea, changed by a wand, were made to squeal and cry as heavy captives in a witch's sty. Were true, which quickened her to run God's barefoot errands in the rocks of Spain, beneath its beating sun, and lock the O of ecstasy within the tempered consonant of discipline. Soon and plain, visions were true which quickened her to run God's barefoot errands in the rocks of Spain, beneath its beating sun, and lock the O of ecstasy within the tempered consonant of discipline.
Yeah, definitely two's better than one. What do you think revisiting that one? Something upbeat, punk, Celtic, folk? I don't know. It seems like it needs the Mumford and Son treatment. I don't know. Listening mode today, so no. Well, because I'm not gonna leave us on that freaking note. Okay, today's show was not a stinker, definitely a freaking snoozer, and I'm not going to have that. Okay? Nope, not on my watch. I just got to find, not that one, the right file. Yeah, let's do this one here. All right. Oh yeah, I know where that is. Let's go here. Bear with me, my friends. Bear with me because I want to play a couple things. Where is it? Where's it? Here it is. Let's go.
Do not suddenly break the branch or hope to find the white heart over the white well. Glance aside, not for lamps, do not spell old enchantments. Let them sleep. But not too deep. Lift your eyes where the roads dip and where the roads lie. See only there where the gray light meets the green air. The hermit chapel, the pilgrim's prayer. As a twig trembles which a bird lights on to sing, then leaves unbent, so is my memory thrilled and stirred. I only know she came and went. As clasped some lake by gusts unriven, the blue dome's measureless content, so my soul held that moment's heaven. I only know she came and went. As at one bound our swift spring heaps, the orchard's full of bloom and scent, so clothe her May my wintry sleeps. I only know she came and went. Stood and met my gaze through the low doorway of my tent. The tent is struck, the vision stays. I only know she came and went. Has anyone bound our swift spring heaps, the orchard's full of bloom and scent, so clothe her May my wintry sleeps. I only know she came and went. Oh, when the room grows slowly dim and life's last toil Swift spring leaps, the orchard's full of bloom and scent. So clothe her May, my wintry sleeps. I only know she came and went. Only to think she came and went. Nothing to do but work, nothing to eat but food, nothing to wear but clothes to keep one from going nude. Nothing to breathe but air, quick as a flash is gone. Nowhere to fall but off, nowhere to stand but on. Nothing to comb but hair, nowhere to sleep but in bed. Nothing to weep but tears, nothing to bury but dead. Nothing to sing but songs, ah well alas, alack. Nowhere to go but out, nowhere to come but back. Nothing to see but sights, nothing to quench but thirst. Nothing to have but what we've got. Thus through life we are cursed. Nothing to strike but a gate. Everything moves that goes. Nothing at all but common sense can ever withstand these woes. Nothing to see but sights, nothing to quench but thirst, nothing to have but what we've got. Thus through life we are cursed. Nothing to strike but a gate. Everything moves that goes. Nothing at all but common sense can ever withstand these woes. Nowhere to go but out, nowhere to come but back. Nothing to see but sights, nothing to quench but thirst. Nothing to have but what we've got. Thus through life we are cursed. Whoa, whoa, we are cursed.
Spring, the sweet spring, is the year's pleasant king. Then blooms each thing, then maids dance in a ring. Cold doth not sting, the pretty birds do sing. Cuckoo, chug, chug, cooing to it a The palm and may make country houses gay. Lambs frisk and play, the shepherds pipe all day, and we to it a woo. Spring, the sweet spring, the sweet spring. The daisies kiss our feet, young lovers meet, old wives a sunning sit in every street. These tunes our ears do greet. Cuckoo, jug, jug, pooey, to-it-a-woo. Spring, the sweet spring.
Break, break, break on that cold grey stone's sea. And I would that my tongue could utter the thoughts that arise in me. Oh, well, for the fisherman's boy, that he shouts with his sister at play. Oh, well, for the sailor lad, that he sings in his boat on the bay. And the stately ships go on to their haven under the hill. But oh, for the touch of a vanished hand and the sound of a voice that is still. Break, break, break at the foot of that crags, oh sea. But the tender grace of a day that is dead will never come back to me. Oh, well, for the fisherman's boy, that he shouts with his sister at play. Oh, well, for the sailor lad, that he sings in his boat on the bay. And the stately ships go on to their haven under the hill. But oh, for the touch of a vanished hand and the sound of a voice that is still. At the foot of thy crags, oh sea. But the tender grace of a day that is dead will never come back to me.
So what'd you think of that little run? I'm not done yet. I was just checking with you. Excuse me. Oh, good morning, Mr. Soda, dispenser from the land of Xenu. Yes, it's more like it. I'm like getting through that first out. Yeah, so let's play some more. All right. Let's see, where were we? Yeah, let's go with this one.
Not marble nor the gilded monuments of princes shall outlive this powerful rhyme.
but you shall shine more bright in these contents than unswept stone besmeared with sluttish time. When wasteful war shall statues overturn, and broils root out the work of masonry, nor Mars his sword, nor war's quick fire shall burn the living record of your memory. Gains death and all oblivious enmity, shall you pace forth, your praise shall still find room, even in the eyes of all posterity, that wear this world out to the ending doom. So till the judgment that yourself arise, you live in this, dwell in lovers' eyes. Against death and all oblivious enmity, shall you pace forth, your praise shall still find room, even in the eyes of all posterity, that wear this world out to the ending doom. So till the judgment that yourself arise, so till the judgment that yourself arise, you live in this and dwell in lovers' eyes.
Good morning, Karini. How's it going? Let's play a few more, shall we? Alright, I need to bring... Alright, if you're still here, House, here's that one by Sappho. One girl.
Like the sweet apple which reddens upon the topmost bough, atop on the topmost twig, which the pluckers forgot somehow. Forget it not, nay, but got it not, for none could get it till now. Like the wild hyacinth flower which on the hills is found, which the passing feet of the shepherds forever tear and woo, until the purple blossom is trodden in the ground. which on the hills is found, which the passing feet of the shepherds forever tear and wound, until the purple blossom is trodden in the ground. Apnick Sweeney spread his knees, letting his arms hang down to laugh. The zebra stripes along his jaw, swelling to maculate giraffe. The circles of the stormy moon slide westward toward the river plate. Death and the raven drift above, and Sweeney guards the horned gate. Gloomy Orion and the dog are veiled and hushed, the shrunken seas. The person in the Spanish cape tries to sit on Sweeney's knees, slips and pulls the tablecloth, overturns a coffee cup, reorganized upon the floor. She yawns and draws a stocking up. The silent man in mocha brown sprawls at the windowsill and gapes. The waiter brings in oranges, bananas, figs, and hothouse grapes. The silent vertebrate in brown contracts and concentrates, withdraws. Rachel Narabinovich tears at the grapes with myrrh's paws. She and the lady in the cape are suspect, thought to be in league. Therefore the man with heavy eyes declines the gambit, shows fatigue, leaves the room and reappears outside the window, leaning in. Branches of wisteria circumscribe a golden grin. The host with someone indistinct converses at the door apart. The nightingales are singing near the convent of the Sacred Heart. And sang within the bloody wood when Agamemnon cried aloud and let their liquid siftings fall to stain the stiff, dishonored shroud.
my fiddle? Well, I can keep her handy, don't you know? Though I ain't so much inclined to trump the strings and switch the bow, as I was before the timber of my elbows got so dry, and my fingers was more limber, like in caperish and spry. Yet I can plonk and plunk and plink, and tune her up and play, and just lean back and laugh and wink at every rainy day. My playing's only middling tunes I picked up when a boy, the kendo sort of fiddling that the folks calls corduroy. The old fat gal and rye straw and my sailors on the sea is the old cowtillions I saw when the chice is left to me. And so I plunk and plonk and plink and rose 'em up my bow, and play the tunes that makes you think the devil's in your toe. I was a loose, a romancing, do-less boy, to tell the truth, a fiddling and a dancing and a wasting of my youth, and acting and a cutting up all sorts of silly pranks that wasn't worth a button of anybody's thanks. But they tell me when I just a plink and plonk and plunk and play, my music seemed to have the kinko driving cares away. That's how this here old fiddle's won my heart's enduring love, from the strings across her middle to the screeching keys above, from her apron over bridge and to the ribbon round her throat. She's a wooing, cooing pigeon, singing love me every note. And so I pat her neck and plink her strings with loving hands, and listening close I sometimes think she kinda understands. Yeah. Oh,
oh. Tonal shift house? How about this?
The way to hump a cow is not to get yourself a stool, but draw a line around the spot and call it beautiful. To multiply because and why, dividing them's by nows, and adding and I understand is how's to hump a cow's. The way to hump a cow is not to elevate your tool, but drop a penny in the slot and bellow like a bull. To lay a wreath from ancient grace on insulated brows, while tossing bombs at Uncle Tom's is how's to hump a cow. The way to hump a cow is not to push and then to pull, but practicing the art of swope to preach the golden rule. To vote for me, all decent men and warnings will allow, which if they don't, to hell with them, is how's to hump a
I knew that one would get your attention. Yes, that's called The Way to Hump a Cow by E.E. Cummings. And it came out of this book. I'm going to play one more for you to get the blood pumping on this Thursday. You can just here. Hold on a second. I got to do this. Thank you, my friends, for stopping by. Have an awesome day. Thank you for hanging out for a little extra. Very catchy tune. I hope you're starting this one with it. She got me later. Yay, cow tipping. Yay. Well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get to the last one. Here we go.
I'm all alone in this world, she said. Ain't got nobody to share my bed. Ain't got nobody to hold my hand. Truth of the matters, I ain't got no man. Big boy opened his mouth and said, trouble with you is you ain't got no head. If you had a head and used your mind, you could have me with you all the time. She answered, babe, what must I do? He said, share your bed and your money too. He said, share your bed and your money too. He said, share your bed and your money too. He said, share your bed and your money too. Big boy opened his mouth and said, trouble with you is you ain't got no head. If you had a head and used your mind, you could have me with you all the time. He said, share your bed and your money too. Hey, yeah. He said, share your bed and your money too. Money too.
Yeah, well, my friends, thank you for sticking around. Yes, today's show was okay. There was one standout. At least there was one, maybe two. But you can't be sunshiny and rainbows all the time. That's why we got to remind ourselves of the sunshiny and rainbows. Hence the rocking out ones afterwards. So what do y'all think? Let me know. Thank you, my friends. As it says in the ticket here, have an awesome day and all that jazz, everybody. And on your way out, make sure you're liked and subscribed and all that stuff. Tell your friends if you like what you hear. Spread the word, because I'm having a hard time doing it. Anyways. I'll see y'all around in the chats. And here, let me take that off. And as always, my friends, have a good day. And I gotta go check on a dog. George, he went outside. Bye.